What's up, you wicked visual performers? I'm STV and we are in motion, and we are now on the second tutorial where I'm about to build the Ankh deck. So if you saw the first video, I built the Samoan part, and this is the Ankh part. Let's start. Okay, so let's start with the first loop, which is the main loop. The main loop starts again with a blank wall, and we are seeing everything expands inside, and then the Ankh is spinning, something is happening here, and two lights are coming into the scene, roaming around the scene, disappearing, and then everything stuck, closes again, and then if you'll just release it, everything will happen from the beginning again in a loop. Of course, you can play it backwards as well, and it's 1 minute and 4 seconds, so it's a long clip. You can also make it slower. It's 60 frames per second. So this is the main clip. We've got exactly like the Samoan scene. We got a tease clip. The tease clip is just the Ankh coming out and going back in. Then we have these Anubis gods and this frame, and then we have all the glyphs, the hieroglyphs from the sides move, and then we have this kind of ripple that ripples through all the wall. So let's start by copying the first clip, and let's continue by limiting this to 4, and maybe, so right now we have a clip that is only showing us the Ankh. Let's duplicate it, go to 8 seconds, and now we have only the Anubis gods. And then let's copy another one, go to 12, this is 8. So now we have just a ripple in the hieroglyphs, and then for the last one we'll take it all the way to 16, and here we have just a ripple like this. So the fifth one will be everything together. Let's okay, let's, in case we want to have all of them, so we can play, now we can play between them and tease the people before we start with the main scene. So that's great. Let's take the main scene here. So let's look at the main scene. We got this thing. It can be nice to bounce it backwards and forwards. That's one. This is another loop that we can create. Let's start by creating this one, actually. So again, I made it convenient, meaning we can start at 8 seconds and then end in 16 seconds, because it's all about 120 beats per minute. So right now we have a clip is just going as is. Let's bounce it. So bouncing it here. That's a clip on Resolume. You can just play it and different parts of the scene. So this is one variation. We can also get it to beat like this, maybe. What do you think? Let's see. So starting from 16 and ending at 24. Let's do it as well. So ending in 24, starting in 16. It's already bouncing. Let's so we created a loop that is just this let's call it a breathing effect. Right, what did I do? I do it sometimes, but nothing happened. Next on our list, this is something that we can also isolate, but we have a different clip for it. It's the Ankh 5 lights. We'll deal with it later. And the end is just closing up. That's enough. So let's make this clip, let's make it the original one, and we'll go to 128, which is the normal, okay, the normal paste. So let's start populating our thumbnails. So here we can find the representation of what's going on here. This one as well. This one is just this one is all of them together. We'll give it all of them together. This is just the Ankh. This is Control Shift T, and this is the hieroglyphs, and this is everything together. So this one should be maybe just something in the middle. Okay, that's great. Next on our list is the wave. Okay, so the wave is also made in two parts. Some differences between the clips are, here we have the Ankh with all these parts sticking out, and what we have here, same. Oh, something in the, you see, the frame is different. So here the Anubis gods are protruding out, the frame is sticking in, or opposite, and here we have the frame coming out and the Anubis gods are a little bit inside. So we can do two different clips from these. So we can play it. That's nice. And the second one will be 8 and 4. So right now you see there are a little bit differences. We can trigger one, we can trigger the other, and let's have one of them which is both of them together. So let's find here this thumbnail. Let's find here this thumbnail. Okay, and this one is just the whole clip. Next, we've got the beat. What about the beat? As well, we have a little bit of a different sense. So what the beat does is like, okay. So this is nice, and what we can do with these loops, with these clips. Let's take, this is the full one. So let's take this and limit it to when it's sticking out. So this is in 2 seconds. So let's bounce it and let's hit the play. And so this is one clip that is bouncing as is, and the next one should start at 4, I guess, and at 6. Let's see what did we do. So this is another one. This is one when the Anubis gods are going out, sticking out, and this is one where the frame is sticking out. And this should be the whole, yep, the whole thing together. Let's represent it with a thumbnail. This one as well. Find the thumbnail we want to use and release them. And this one is 8-bit and the 8-second one. Alrighty, next will be the Ankh lights. So let's look, see, and again in a dark place where the music is a little bit resting, everybody's resting, taking a breath, and this thing comes on the screen. I think it's gonna blow some minds. So let's keep it as is. We've got the same thing going on with a dark look, so we can add some glow maybe, and maybe now you can see the glow better. And this is the wave, and this is the beat. Really crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Everything is breathing. Okay, we'll do copies of these soon. We got here an element that I haven't shown you yet, so let's take this guy here. The next is just the main element of the Ankh, meaning Ankh, Anubis, and the frame. And this is also a bit thing. Boom, pack, boom, pack. So this is just a bit thing, and we have the same thing here in okay, so whenever we'd like to add something to it, and we'll get to this part very soon. So these are the full frame clips plus one element. Let's talk about the elements that I created. Let's take the main scene. Let's go to here. So you see we've got an Ankh here, and we've got the hieroglyphs, and we've got the Anubis gods. So what I did is I took these elements and I rendered them on transparent background, so you can build and make more variations and really, you know, get some really nice looks. And let's talk about these looks now. So first we've got the Ankh 360 degrees, and the reason that it is being served on the side is to use the maximum amount of pixels. So what I can do with this clip, first of all, of course, when we start dealing with elements, we'll get transform, and we'll get drop shadow, maybe drop shadow before. So now we can copy the effects, copy from here, and then drop them. These are not elements, these are, and this one, let's keep it like this for now. So we're going to paste effects. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this guy here. Let's go for rotation, Let's make it 90 degrees. So the thing is, the reason that this is served as is because you could play it like this, okay, and everything looks really good, really sharp, and you could not, if I would serve this clip when it's filling the screen. Okay, let's say if I would have gave it to you like this, it's really nice, but you could not play this because everything would start to blur and pixelize. So we can create from this clip this and this and this, and let's create another variation for it when both of them are spinning on the sides, and we'll do it by adding a flip mirror. So that's nice. We can place center elements in the center later. Let's go for this one and make something with a radial cloner. Radial cloner, already looking nice. Let's see. Let's up it and up here. So this can be an interesting background. Let's give it a bit of a spin. After the thumbnail, let's try to see how it looks on the other side, meaning start rotation will go all the way here. That's nice as well. Okay, so let's keep it as well. Let's start populating them. This is a background, another background. This can come here because it's from the sides. This is staying here, this is staying here. Okay, so we got the same clip, but it's not spinning 360 degrees, and the animation is a little bit different. What we should do here to save time is take these effects. Let's bring it here. Let's remove and keep it here. So let's paste. No, and that's a big issue for me, and it happens again and again. And let's clear it. Let's copy another copy of this, and let's paste effects. So right now we have just this clip where the glyphs inside the Ankh are moving in different ways. And let's copy this one again, take these effects and paste these effects. So right here we have this, let's copy it again. Let's copy these effects and drop them on here, paste effects. Okay, that's fine. We can do the background as well. Maybe we'll do it later, it's not that important now. And we can clear this one. Let's update them thumbnails. Let's for this make a thumbnail where you can see it's a little bit spinning, so you can know the difference between them. And let's move on. So next is the scarab. The scarab is actually a tiny part of the Ankh. Let me show you exactly. You see here in the center the scarab. So I just took the scarab here and did one scarab is 360 degrees. and the other one is let's say breathing. Flying is a little bit difficult for a stone scarab, but is flying breathing. That's another look. So let's start with this one. This guy can do some really nice stuff. What I can, first thing that comes to my mind with this is going on the transform, not transform, let's go on the slide and take a slide left, and we don't want it to go left, we want it to go up. So add a timeline, change it, and maybe have it smaller. That's a nice thing that we can do with this clip. And we can also take this clip, let's close its slide. I'm doing it again. It's here, and with this guy we'll just place two of them on the sides. So let's take it to the side and drop a, it's called a flip mirror on it. Awesomeness. So you see, if we'll have this thing here and this thing here, it can look really nice. And even if we change between them, this, we can start and make really nice compositions. Okay, so this one is a dual scarab. What about the flying guy? The flying guy, let's try and drop a radial cloner in it. Already looking great, and this is psychedelic. This is too crazy. Let's see later how these are mixing together, but of course I cannot hold myself and spin. Wow, this is nice. Beautiful. I wanted to go all the way in, but I think that if we leave it here and then give it a spin, maybe the other way around, this is very nice. If we put the Ankh below it, it can reveal it. We can place it in the middle or have some center element, and things are looking great. Okay, updating thumbnails, and next on our list, the Anubis gods. So let's check out the Anubis gods. So we have here an array of four different same objects, and they spin. This can be a center element on its own. Let's duplicate it. So if we want to make a center element from this, we can make it a little bit smaller. This is great. This guy is going to go all the way left, maybe to the middle, and then of course flip horizontal on it, and it can be a nice thing that can go on top of our scene. That's very nice. And let's update their thumbnails. What we can do more of this, let's think about it now. We've got another one, which are two of these objects, and they are nice as they are right now, but we can also take them. Let's isolate this guy and bring it back, and let's maybe center it. So right now we have one of these. What we can do with this is, of course, let's copy it first. So we have this. We can have a flip here, so we can have them on both sides. So these one are from the inward, from inside outside to the outside, and this is the other way around. Here's another guy, and this guy, I had something nice that I made with it. Maybe we'll push it here. Let's use iterate. Just drop an iterate on it. And there is something here with this that should be 50. Now let's iterations. Let's translate x. And where was it? Should be translate x. Iterations, not so many. What was it? There is a fix to this. Let's just go for something that already has it. Start opacity 100, something here maybe in the scale. Anyways, now we have it working, and translate x and scale it down. So we have an array of two of these. If we'll change the, okay, this is the maximum, and then here on the Y, lift it up a little bit, and now push all of these to the side with transform. Maybe add a flip here, and go here to the first transform, make it smaller, push it a little bit more, go to the iterate, bring it back a little bit. This is a nice array of them, and we can slide them. Let's take the slide from the scarab, and let's actually make a new slide preset. Save it as slide up, slide. Okay, and here on the slide up, let's take it and drop it. Okay, so that's another thing that we can create. And admit that you thought that I'm going to take it with the other cloner, and you were right. Let's take one that we have here. We don't need the flip. We can transform. Yeah, we can transform, bring it back to 500. more, and let's drop a radial cloner in it. Radial cloner. Wish I could just say Resolume, add a radial cloner, coming up in the next release. Let's up and start scale. That's a little bit crazy. You know what? Maybe we should actually, before we add this radial cloner, connect them. So what I want to do is add a flip before the radial cloner. Let's use the rotation to align them. Let's say 5.5. Amen. And then connect them. And now let's activate the radial cloner and maybe reduce them to 4. Not so interesting yet. Start radius. Not sure about this guy. Let's add a master rotation on it. No, I don't like it. Let's keep it for now, but something there went wrong. So we'll just keep it as is. Maybe what we can do here is also use the rotation. Something like this. Actually, I could have done it with inside the radial cloner with the star rotation, I guess. Of course, let's do it. I don't want to leave signs here of careless work, and there is no reason to use it crooked. So the star rotation can go like this, can be like this, and we can spin this guy with the timeline and spin, maybe open them. This can be a nice thing to go with. So let's save for now and carry on with the next elements. Let's take these here for a minute and let's check these glyphs. So again, another clip that is served on the side, and again the reason for this is very similar to the reason that the Ankh is served on the side, and that is that if we take the rotation and rotate it 90 degrees, we can create this clip where you see everything looks really fine and everything is looping, of course. And we can create another clip which is see, I didn't want to give you a clip like this. I couldn't. So you can do it yourself, or you can get it when you purchase the pack with the deck, or to do it yourself. And that's why I'm showing you how to do it. And here it stays the same. and here also, and here we can move it to the side, add a flip, and this can be a nice two framing elements, and this can also become the same thing. So here we have these. Let's update them. Wait. Okay, so what I did here is I immediately thought, okay, it's nice, you can make 2 copies, you can also make 3 copies, and then you'll have the whole wall, the whole backdrop screen look like it's one wall that is moving. Let's try to do it again. I did it before, so I know it's kind of possible. Let's turn off the flip, transform maybe here, and let's drop a linear cloner on it. I got a linear cloner preset that is, I'm calling it linear cloner 0 because it has everything kind of in place, and there we have it. A whole wall. I think there is something you can do with distribution. No, it's only going sideways. Distribution cannot go. Okay, that's enough for now. Another one that is only the wall, we can close the gaps between them if we like, and let's place them here. We can close the gaps and then center them. We can go for another copy even have closed gaps, move it here, and we have a breathing wall behind the DJ. Let's say, no, I saw this one and I said, wait, I have a better idea. So what I did is I did these guys. So what we have here is a rippling wall. Okay, a rippling wall, another rippling wall, and a third one. Yes, nice. We'll get to these in a minute. So, of course, how can we even think about having it without a radial cloner? I mean, blasphemy. So let's take one of these. Let's take this one for now. Let's turn off the flip and bring it in the center again, and drop a radial cloner on it. Radial cloner is a really fun effect that I use often. This is already nice, but not what I wanted to do. Why? You see why? Because we started from the wrong point. So this one should actually be flat out. Okay. You see why? You got it this way? So here it's like a hatch of moving glyphs. And what we should do with it, let's first check what about the drop shadow, something about the angle of it. This is better, a little bit spread, and this is better. You can see the difference here in between them when I activate the glyphs, the drop shadow. So this is nice. These glyphs are okay, but a little bit upside down because here they are right. So we can do a few things. First, let's take a mirror, a horizontal mirror, and drop it after everything. And now we have it more symmetrical because we like symmetry, and that's a nice look for itself as is. And that's enough for now, I think. Yeah, let's update this one. These ones are updated. And of course, how can you go with a frontal glyph without having a glyphs from the side thing, which is you know, can create an illusion of more depth coming from the screen to the viewers. So what we can do with this guy is leave a copy of it, and then this copy, let's rotate it, kind of what we did with his brother from another mother. So let's place this one here and drop a flip effect, flip mirror, horizontal. Nice one. So in case we want to add a spinning thing in the middle, or we want to get the scarab flying by, this is all possible. Oopsie luli. Alright, forget it. Next. Let's take this guy and create a central pole of glyphs that looks like this. So let's transform, rotate it 90 degrees, then maybe scale it down. You see how much we can scale it? It's awesome. And I'd like to move it to the side a little bit and add flip mirror horizontal, which looks kind of good. The thing is that it has a little bit of a portion going out, so we could supposedly close it like this, and this looks really nice. Or the way I like to do it is to push the original one. Let's close this and close this. Let's push the original one here. Then when we open these, you see, we just cut this part, and now when we'll use transform, we can create something even nicer. So that's a nice clip on its own. We can do maybe something really interesting if we take this guy and put it above this guy, then here take it all the way up. Don't ask me what it is, but it's something. Decide for yourself if you want to use it or not. And I'm just suggesting stuff for you. So that's it. And of course, how can we not create this one but on the side? So let's copy this one. Let's close all of its effects, and let's take the effects from here, copy them on this guy. Almost. Let's see what's here. I thought I closed them. Wait. What have just happened? Oh, I copied them on the wrong one. On the wrong clip. Shame on you, STV. Shame on you. So let's take this, copy it again just for good luck, and then drop it on the right clip. Better. Let's see how can we improve it. So what's going on here? Something to do with scaling. Let's close this. So here I want to first maybe downscale them in the radial cloner. So start scale, this is better. Maybe spinner, oh yes, it's coming. So what else we can do here is this. Okay, that's nice. And we can spin it, of course. And what I want to do here is drop the mirror, a horizontal mirror, but flip it. This can be nice. Okay, another part where we can place something in the center of it and create a visual harmony in our composition. Okay, that's quite nice. Next, let's see what we can do with these ripple things. So we can, of course, have this one. We can have another one going backwards, so we can play with them backwards, forwards. Same it might apply here. And what about this guy here? Yeah, we can have this one, and we can have one with the arrow going up. That's great. And we have another one which is just random, and it's all looping. I made it. Something to do about the expressions, and I need to do a tutorial about wiggle in After Effects with and the way to loop it, and I will one day. Okay, so let's update them thumbnails. This is here, this is here, this is here, another one, this is another one, and this is another one. Super great. Okay, nice. We created a lot of variations. It's time to start putting them in the right places. So these guys are going to be backgrounds. Of course. What else will there be a background? This guy is also a background. These ones can be backgrounds, and they can be also hiding like frames of their composition as well. So we'll use these ones as frames. Let's see what about the center. This is a center, this is another center, this can be a center as well. Let's put it here. Another center. This one, I wonder, maybe we should like lower it a little bit so it will be in the center of the composition. Not sure about it, we'll check it soon. What else? This is a center, and let's put them where they should be. These ones on the sides, another one on the sides. This can be a foreground when it closes everything. This can be a foreground. This should be a background for now. What else? This is in the two sides. This is a center thing. This is on the sides. What's the difference? This is a spinning one and this is a non-spinning one. Let's make the thumbnail more representative. What's here? This one is kind of strange. Not here, not there. Oh, this one is like X, and it makes my tummy aches. I don't know. Let's leave it there for now. What else? This is the. Let's update the thumbnail. This one is a pillar. The pillar can be a center thing. And then this one will be on top of this one, maybe. What else? This scarab can be here. That's nice. And let's copy some of them to be in the foreground as well. So this one can be in the foreground, maybe on a different slot. And this is on the sides. This must be on the foreground, I think. Okay, let's start seeing what kind of composition we can create with them. So, what do you think? We should try this Samoan thing here as well? I didn't try it yet, but that's a good thing. It's a good timing to try. Like maybe this one. So we can stop it here and then up to here and then timeline it. Okay. And let's cheat and go to the Samoan and go to the this clip and copy its effects and then go back to the yantra, no effects here, and then paste the effects. Kind of nice. Maybe a little bit the angle. There is a the tilt. Maybe it will tilt it a bit so we can see it better. Maybe not. Alright, so this can be a background. Let's see how it looks with an ankh in the middle or a spinning ankh. That's kind of crazy and that's great. Let's take this guy again and remove the effects and go back to the Samoan, and we have a tunnel here. Let's take this effect, these effects, and copy and paste them on here. Wow, this is nice. This is great. Let's try it with an ankh in the middle. Fucking crazy. Nice. Actually, we can try it with if we are already trying stuff, let's try it with this clip, no? So let's take it here, remove the effects and paste the effects. Interesting. Let's go to the composition and use levels to dim it a little bit, to add some no. Whoa, this is crazy. Wait, I don't know, maybe recolor no, levels, that's nice. Let's do the same thing for the random. For the random thing, paste effects, even better. That's nice. What will happen if we drop a 4 quad mirror before? Ah, this is already with a quad mirror, of course. Otherwise, yep. Alright, that's great. We can create another variation for this, where the mirror is mirroring the other side. No good, no good. Forget about it. No good, right? Horrible. Let's do it. Let's do it. This one and this one. Right, updating them thumbnails. It's nice. So we've got backgrounds, more backgrounds, and this one is a really trippy one because the lights are moving here. Wow. Try to put to add to it a not this one. Where is the other one? Not this one. I know. I'm having a blind spot. Where is it? So, of course, it's one of these. So let's bring this one here. Let's close this one. And this one, I had to copy it. What do you think about that? I think it's awesome. We'll soon get them jumping on the beat, maybe a little bit tweaking and all kinds of stuff. Twitching. But for now, let's continue with putting them in the right places. So let's start and check how things look. So we said that this guy can go with this guy. Which one is this guy? This is just the background. Actually, let's find a different place in the clip. Maybe has more light. We can just maybe go to open and close. No, this is not what's in the end. Let's do it with a different clip. So let's copy these effects. Copy these effects. This one is clear. And let's see what we have here more. We have the one that ripples. We had it 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Let's use this one. And drop the effects on it. That's a nice background where it's just a little bit going out of the wall and coming back. Great. And actually we did it with did we do it? No. Let's no. Let's duplicate. Let's see how it looks. If we duplicate this one and drop it here between them, it doesn't have any effects, so we're gonna paste the effects on it. That's nice. That's nice. There is something very nice about it. Okay. Add a center element, add a something on the sides, and we have a first level, then blur, then glow. Okay, that's nice. Okay, cool in the gang. Next, let's try and see what's and who's. So let's say that here we have this background. Can it go with this? Not that much. This one is better, and this one cannot go with them. Maybe this no. This is just good as it is now. Okay. Similar one. We'll have a similar Ankh in the middle. And this one might go here. Let's see what we have here. And let's go with these. So this is a little bit big. Maybe it should go with a spinning thing. This is nice. This can go one to the side. Let's clear the stuff that we don't use. So this is this can be a nice composition. Amen for that. And what else? Next. Close it. Here we had this and this. Actually, I don't like the way they work together because we need something more gentle in the center. Maybe they are They're kind of too big. Let's leave it here for now. This is great. So let's have this and this together. The other one, the next one is not this one. What about this one? Let's use maybe we'll do another one of these. And this one, they will be, oh, it's not the right one. So let's take one of these. Push it here. Oh, we had it with the one I didn't like. Clear. Let's get this rasta here, but without the radial cloner. Okay, that's better. And what about these? Maybe we'll open them. I don't want to overload the composition, so this is a nice thing. Let's update these thumbnails. What will happen if we put this on top? They should be here, and on top of these, let's scale them down a little bit. That's great. And this one has nothing to do here. This one as well. Push it. So this one is above everything. This one we might want to open it a little bit. Where is the radial cloner? Okay, these glyphs shouldn't be here. This will find something to put inside it. Maybe this guy, but it should stay put. So close the slide. And this is another composition we can create. Nice. And next will be this weird thing that we did before. Maybe we'll make one part of them to play backwards, in case you want to make an interesting backdrop. This guy is not connected here. That's great. So this one, actually these can be kind of I mean, you can just play them, and what we'll do is not this one. We can try this one. These ones are nice here together with it. Let's change a little bit the drop shadow to have it more subtle. Okay, and this one will go well with a center element, so maybe we'll have it on the next one. we'll have it with this instead. So we can activate this, or we said this one and this one, no. We said this one and this one. Yes, so you, bye bye. Okay, that's great. I'm starting to get to see places we need to fill. Maybe no need to fill them. We just we'll see how it goes. So this is a nice look, and maybe you can take care of this drop shadow as well, and have it like this. Next one is, let's see, we got these spinning guys. It shouldn't go with a scarab. It should go maybe with center, not this, maybe this, and we can have it here. Yeah, these ones are really taking all the, I mean, they're filling the composition. It's like overloading. I'm not sure it's a good thing to activate them, but we might go well with this. So let's copy this one and here. So this is a composition on its own. And the next one is a scarab that is spinning behind these ankhs. Okay, that's nice. Let's see if we have this. This is a nice one. This can also have these on top. If we want, and if we don't want, we don't have to activate all of them. What about these crazy things? They go really well on top of a center element. Center element is something like this. So we got it on top of stuff, of these ankhs. And the next one is this. These ones, we know they go really well on top of a whole composition like this. So this is a nice setup. Okay, this look, another composition, something here is I think we should use ankhs that don't spin for some reason. So let's copy these effects and grab an ankh that doesn't spin like this. It does spin, so let's give it a better representation. These don't spin, so let's take them and close everything and drop the effect on them. Okay, this is better, I think, and let's try it with this. For some reason I find it much more appealing than the other one. Something there is rotating and I didn't like it. So you go to exile now, for now. Next, they are okay. They are spinning really well. Let's see if we can make it something like this. This is good. This is nice. This is awesome as a wall. Let's bring it to, let's take both of these. Let's try it first. Let's save it. And now let's push this one here and this one here. Oh, it's okay. This is the beginning of our walls anyway, so this is another one. So these ones are more right here. This is the brother of this thing. Here. This is a wall, another wall. So we don't need these copies, so we can take this one and this one. Then what do we do here? This is not ready, and this is a total mayhem. So let's see what other looks we can create before we go to the walls. So we got this one. This one I know something about it going really well with the pillars. So I made some pillar somewhere here. Yeah, let's take this pillar and this pillar will take it and will take its transform, not this one, the one drop shadow transform, both of them together. Flip transform. Yes, this transform. Let's do something like this. Fix the angle a little bit, and that's nice. Actually, we'll have it with a different pole, one we didn't do yet. Let's have them instead of these. So we got this and this, and let's scale them a little bit up. And this is a nice look in my opinion. This one can go to our Exile bank. Okay, this is it. Next one are these. Another one here. And then we have this one and this one. This one and this one, and this one is here for this. What happened here? Yeah, this is the right one and this is not. Alright, so let's have a look at everything here and see where we can add or should add. So this is 3 layers, I think it's enough. This is enough as well. This is enough. This might benefit from some stuff on the side. This is quite cool as is, but we can place them here, and then we can use some kind of a background on it. Same goes for these ones. That's great. These ones here. These ones are here. That's cool. Another one. This one goes here. This is a background, all these are backgrounds. This one can go up and this can be here. Okay, great. I think we kind of have it. The next thing I will do is take the tees here and do the same thing we did with these bad boys. Make sure it's a 4-bit. Duplicate it. This one would go 8, 4. This one no. This one yes. We'll go 12 and 8. This one and this one. This one is all the way and 12. And this one is the complete one. Okay. Next, Ankh 2 main. We've got a thing that's running from 8 to 16. So we'll take main dark and get it from 8 to 16. And then check here that we have an 8 bits, so get it to 8. So these one can work together, but I want to have these here. And now we can take these and these and bring them 1 layer above. So when we activate something like this, we can okay, so this one this one is not bouncing yet. Okay, this is great. And we have the main dark. We have another clip here which is 16 to 24, 24 and 16. Does it bounce? Yes. And on the 2-bit. So these are going really fast. A little bit tricky to sync them. Okay. What about these? A ripple. Nice. We did this. We have another one which is the main dark as is, and that's great. We have the wave. So let's take this is we don't need anymore. The wave until 4, and the speed is 4 bits. So let's do this one, and here this one goes to 8, and this one to 4. Great. And this is 8 seconds, 16 bits. This is okay, both of them. What about the beat? The beat, we made these. Dark beat, and we're gonna have them work together. But this one is a short one and this one is a long one, so this should be ending at 2. Then and we had another thing which is the bounce here. Which is also a crazy effect, but that's not what we wanted to make. And it's a little bit difficult because whenever you click a clip, it goes into its own play mode, and it can start from the beginning or it can start from the end. So it's a little bit tricky here. What do we have here? Here we have it at 4 and ending at 6. One bit, and this one needs to right, and we have another one which is all the bit, so we're gonna have it here and there. This one is 4, this one is 4, and this one should be looping as this one does. Okay, and what about the lights? Lights stands it on. This one we already have a copy of it. What can we do with this one? Let's try and copy it and take this one. Maybe we'll try to apply a linear radial clone on it. Interesting. Let's let it go slower and see maybe something like this. Let's up the number. crazy. Let's reduce the number and scale them up. Less of these. This is more like it. This is nice. Okay, another variation. And now let's see how things look with effects. So let's try and add edge detection and U rotate and blur. Let's the U rotate, get rid of the green and go towards this thing here. This is nice. Let's see how they look in a different scenario. Let's get rid of the recolor and see how they look. Maybe we can add, let's color them in a different way, although this is really cool as it is. You see the lines look so crisp. Let's try to color it with colorize, I guess. Or we can, let's colorize for now. But I want to create two colors, so let's go back to the recolor and check what's with it. Let's close all of them for now. Recolor, let's play with the recolor a little bit. And see how it looks now. No colorize and add some glow. This is better, I think. Wow, look, it looks like it's a shiny stuff on them. That's great. Let's see how they look here and here. Really nice. What else can we do? We should get some bouncy center elements. So let's find them first, and let's take this scarab that doesn't spin for the beginning. Okay, so we got this guy. Let's duplicate it, and let's drop something on transform on the scale. Let's drop a BPM sync, and maybe we'll use this time an envelope that is already made from the presets. Yeah, let's limit the size of it and start from 50. Paf, boom, paf, boom, paf. That's nice. How can we know it's a smaller one, we can know it's a jumpy one. We can do the same thing for the Anubis gods. Maybe this thingy. So let's take this thing we just made. Let's transform from here and drop it on these guys. This is nice. So next let's find another center, and let's drop this. You know what we'll do? We'll mark the bouncy ones. We'll mark the bouncy ones like this one. Let's change the color to orange, so we know where they are, the bouncy ones. And let's take its transform, and drop it on this one. That's nice. Let's color it as well to be a bouncy bounce. Maybe let's try and get, so we got the Ankh, we got maybe we'll make another iteration of this. And this one will be also a bouncy bounce. So let's take maybe adjust make it and adjust the in and out. So we like to first actually here you can fix it here. Okay, maybe not so big. Nice. So we got this bouncy bounce, and we got this one. That's nice. What else can we... We got them, we got this, we got the Ankh. It's good for now. So once we click on this column, we know it's going to be a bouncy one, and here also a bouncy one. Maybe we can and should apply a different yeah. Know which one is playing. This one. Yeah. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like in a ballet class. So I took many ballet class, says not. So this is a bouncy bounce, and this one. Okay, let's hit some music and see how things are working together. Great. So the last thing I'm going to do is check how things look with some effects on them. So let's run this. Looks awesome. Very nice. So you see this stone look is just the beginning of many looks you can create from it. Let's check the jumpy one. What about this? Nice. This is great. Okay. And maybe righty. So you see you can get some really nice looks. We got the deck pretty much ready, and that's it.